So it's about 6:30 in the morning. We're leaving right now to go to Las Vegas, as we always do as our tradition. And Jacob's just stopping at the bank. We have to stop at a gas station and then we can get going. I'm really excited, but I'm just really tired because it's the 26th. Yesterday we spent the whole day with Jacob's family, and by the time we fell asleep it was like almost 1 a.m. so we didn't get much sleep, but I'm really excited to get going because New Year's Eve is the happiest time of the year for me. So I was just in the snow. I've had like multiple panic attacks. It's now 12:30. We left home at 6:30 and there was so much snow at one point that we're like, we need to put the chains, because for the most part the road was clear, but then there was so much snow that cars were getting stuck and skidding, and I was like, fuck. Fun story, neither Jacob nor I know how to put on chains because I've never been an adult in the snow. Like, there's always been someone else driving, so like I know my family does, but I don't, and I live in Southern California, so I didn't really expect to have to know how to. But thank God, bless this man's soul, an installer. Like, I was asking strangers for help because I didn't want to rely on a YouTube tutorial since I don't understand anything about cars. And there's this dude who is an installer who came by and charged us for his services, rightfully so. I was just happy there was someone who knew what the fuck they were doing, because like Jacob and I had a lot of panic because there were some parts where we were skidding on this tiny ass little road. I'm just so fucking tired. Like, this is the one time a year I'm super excited for because New Year's is my favorite time of year, but genuinely this trip has been horrendous. Like, not even traffic, but like the fear of skidding off the fucking road. I just hope we can get to Vegas. Like, I really hope we haven't gone 6 hours, a lot of scariness, cold, and then, you know, like, we're not even gonna be able to get there. Update, we seem to be on the right road now, but people without chains keep getting stuck literally in the middle of uphills and downhills in the worst position, so nobody can get through. So we're now 7 hours in and not halfway. An accurate summary of today. So we're in a room that is not in Las Vegas. So fun story. Poor Jacob drove 13 hours when this was supposed to be 4 hours away. It's been 4 hours away from us for the past 5 years. We went, as you saw, through the snow, and then when we were 80 miles away from Las Vegas from our hotel, they shut down the road. So then we had to come all the way back because where we were was in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. There are no hotels, there are barely any roads, and the cops essentially said, we're closing every single road to Las Vegas until tomorrow morning, and we don't know what time tomorrow morning. Luckily, Jacob found a link to a hotel reservation, and we got the last one. Literally, while we were checking in, there were people asking, is there vacancy, is there vacancy? Because there were a bunch of other people who drove 12 hours when they're from the same area as us. We just checked in. Now it's about like 7. We left this morning at 6:30. It was 6:30, and then we hit the road at 7. So he's been driving this whole time in the snow with chains, with intense rain. So it's really disappointing. I mean, I'm glad we have this room, like, thank God for that. But it's just disappointing because I'm paying for my other hotel room in Vegas, and there's no real way to kind of like not pay for that without potentially losing the room for the next 5 days. So it's been a really long day. Oh, and then tonight we had a reservation at Hell's Kitchen that I booked months ago. And the last time we went was last year, and we liked it so much we wanted to go back. That was tonight, so obviously that's gone, and there are no more reservations because obviously if I booked it that many months in advance, hence why enter McDonald's bag over there and enter massive vodka bottle over there. This is what happens when you've seen too much true crime and you assume you need to defend yourself, including
projectile ironing.
the iron to slam on someone's head if it comes to it. And that to stab them.
Yep, I'm gonna.
This is very normal, healthy behavior. Okay, so it's the next day. I'm still wearing the same thing. The road is still closed, but Jacob has been following a Twitter that's been monitoring things, and someone took a different route and made it because they took a route that goes around. I think it's slower, but it's open and it's clear, and frankly, we have nothing to lose at this point because we've already lost a day of our reservation. It's been over 24 hours that we've been quote unquote traveling, so I guess fuck it. So after about 32 hours, we're here, a place that's 4 hours away, but I'm so excited because we made it to the room, we're checked in. I'm just happy we're here. We had to take a bunch of back roads that had no signal. So this other car got their tires slashed. I don't know how they're gonna get out of there because there was no signal and you were in the middle of nowhere. Like it was an only road, and you could see that in the footage I showed before. But anyway, let's do a room tour. I'm delirious, can you tell? Okay, so this is what it looks like when you come in. Massive TV, mini bar. Then here, closets here. There's the bathroom, and the thing I'm excited about, well, there's a shower there. Jacob's in the bathroom. Here's the bed. This is the view, which is perfect because we now stay in when the fireworks go off. We used to stay in the street, but since the shooting at the country festival, we don't. We stay in here when the fireworks go off just because it seems like an easy target. But over there's the MGM and there are fireworks there, so this is great in terms of seeing the fireworks. And then outside, this is what the balcony looks like. Well, there we go. And then the coolest part that I really like is the bathtub that is, well, the seats and that it's looking out. I think that's super cool. So yeah. Hello.
Cool, the bath has a window.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying that. That's cool. Are you happy we're here?
So now I can join you. Yeah, very happy.
Thank God.
Fuck, shit.
Okay, since I'm kind of hangry right now, I'm gonna clean my brushes. So I'm gonna be using the Allure Pumpkin Spice Cookie. Love these, not sponsored, but I love these because it's so convenient to wash your brushes with this and just like a little mat thingy. I have another one that's a handheld one in case this one doesn't do the job, but it usually does. And it's just convenient to bring this instead of bringing like a bunch of liquids. So this is how I do it. There we go. Good morning. From the joy on my face, you can probably tell it's earlier than I'd like to be up. It's 6:30. We're on our way back. We usually leave really early to try and avoid traffic, especially considering our way here was the trek of a fucking lifetime. We want to avoid all this shit. It's kind of funny because we were leaving with our suitcases, tired as shit, and then you see people who are obviously still out from last night, and I'm like, I don't know how you're functioning. Like, people that are so fucking drunk, you're like, how are you standing up and not in the hospital or something?
Seriously.
Anyway, we're at the gas station. I'm gonna get soda or I'm gonna die. Okay, so we're home from Vegas. It's the evening. We've both napped. Jacob is a tired little dude. So we're gonna watch the finale of The Mandalorian. And I know Baby Yoda gets punched. And frankly, I'm irate just thinking about it. I actually saw the clip. Wow, my eyes are getting watery just thinking about it because how dare they? Frankly, how dare they? What the fuck did Baby Yoda do?
Bill Burr's not gonna get heat anymore because he dropped Baby Yoda.
I'm still mad. Like, I don't care that he's not the worst now. He's still the second worst.